Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, guys? It is V-Done here, the most chill COD player, and I actually have a somewhat decent gameplay for you guys today, almost to a quote-unquote like a pub stomper standard. Not quite, but still a really good gameplay in my opinion. I managed to drop 73 kills in this gameplay, and this is one of those rare games where my kill streaks, my higher kill streaks, actually did a good deal of work. And so today what I want to talk about is not really the kill streaks, I already covered that in my last video, but in case you're wondering, I'm running the Sentry Gun, the Wraith, and the Wraps. I do die a couple times off of Wraps, so I could have had 2 or 3 more sets, which may have pushed me into the 100 kill mark. Pretty disappointing that I didn't get those, but the kill streaks that I do get actually don't get shot down. They do work, and the big thing that I want to talk about is my class setup. This is not going to be a best class setup video, but I want to specifically talk about my class setup because you will probably be noticing, if you haven't already, that I'm using a silencer. And not only that, but I'm using a silencer on a submachine gun, which is kind of difficult to do in this game, but I think I have found the way to use a silencer effective on pretty much any gun. Okay, so I am using the Weevil in this gameplay, and the one attachment that I'm using in addition to my silencer is the key attachment that I think really makes suppressors work in this game, and that is rapid fire. You may be kind of curious because if you're like me, originally I thought that long barrel would negate the effects that the silencer does in decreasing your range. You know, it makes sense in your head that if you use a silencer and long barrel, and I'm pretty sure look at this asshole camping in a corner, staring at a flag. He's got some hives on there. That is really obnoxious. But anyway, originally, if you're like me, you probably thought that using long barrel and a silencer together would be the way to go, but actually it doesn't. If you watch Drifter, he does a lot of informational videos, a lot of stats on guns and everything, and basically using a long barrel and suppressor, not even close. The long barrel only increases your range by, I think, like 10 or 15%, something like that, and suppressor actually decreases your range by like 50% or something ridiculous, 25 to 50%, which is way more than any other Call of Duty game. So in my head I'm thinking, okay, so how can I use a suppressor and use it effectively? And look at this asshole still camping in a corner. I knew he was there, but unfortunately I couldn't kill him. I don't know why. And there he is. He still hasn't moved. Get out of the corner, you dick. Oh, and look at this guy. Laying down in his own spawn. So frustrating to play against these guys. I can't believe I got as many kills as I did because these guys were playing like complete tools. But anyway, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, long barrel doesn't work with a suppressor. It's just not effective. It nukes the range, and most of the submachine guns are going to be a 6-shot kill at long range, so you're going to be having to hit people with 6 shots with a suppressor for the most part. So what can I do to my gun to make it more lethal? And the answer is rapid fire. So on the Weevil, I am only using suppressor and rapid fire. And on the Weevil, I don't think it's the best, but it works really effectively in certain situations. It basically just ups your rate of fire. Really, honestly, not that much, but it's enough to really make an impact on your game. If you don't want to run a suppressor, rapid fire is still an awesome attachment. It's really good on assault rifles. So another gun that I would recommend using rapid fire and a suppressor together is actually the KN-44. So it's an assault rifle. It's a 3 to 4 shot kill. So pretty much you will almost never get a 3-shot kill, but a 4-shot kill consistently is pretty good. The only problem with the KN-44 is it shoots really slowly. So you're going to get outgunned by a lot of other powerful guns or other guns that shoot faster. But when you stack on that rapid fire attachment, you can compete with some machine guns, and you can also compete with other ARs that shoot slower but have that 3-shot kill range because you can dump out your bullets a lot faster than they can. Also, one thing that I really like about the rapid fire attachment is it doesn't really seem to affect your recoil all that much. Now the Weevil itself doesn't really have a a really like super low recoil pattern, you will notice that there is quite a bit of kick to it. But with rapid fire, you just dump out bullets so fast. If you're close range, which is how you should be using a submachine gun, you're really not going to notice needing a grip, because you shouldn't be going for long range shots anyway. That's why I don't think you need it, as I get sniped off my head glitch right there. So basically, rapid fire and a suppressor, it works. I highly recommend it. Guns that I think work really good, the KN-44 is a really good option on larger maps. It works really well on the Razorback, because the Razorback already has really low recoil. It also has really good range for a submachine gun. In fact, the range competes with a lot of other assault rifles in the game. The only thing about the Razorback is that it shoots pretty slowly. So again, stacking on rapid fire, you're not really going to notice the range drop, and you're going to be able to dump out bullets a lot faster. The Razorback with rapid fire and a suppressor actually reminds me quite a bit of the MP7 from Modern Warfare 3, just without rapid fire, because that gun with rapid fire was just a freaking death machine. Whereas in this game, it basically bumps it up to where the MP7 was before rapid fire, which is still really good. So the Razorback, if you're a person like me who really just likes running submachine guns on pretty much every map, I think it's a great gun to add rapid fire to, just because you have good range, you have low recoil with a decent fire rate, and that's a really good combination. The Kuda is really good because it has a very high damage, it has decent range. So if you're up close, you can get those 3 to 4 shot kills even with a suppressor. Stack on rapid fire, and you will absolutely melt kids from close to medium range. Going for long range kills is going to be a little difficult. The only problem with that is that it actually does have a decent amount of recoil, and adding on rapid fire doesn't help it at all, so you do have to use that in very close quarter situations. Thank you, teammate, for absorbing that wraps. I really appreciate that, as I pick up my Wraith, because that guy took the death for me. But yeah, overall, if you want to use a suppressor in this game, I highly recommend running rapid fire. Like I said, the Weevil's good, the Razorback is good, the KN-44 is good. I wouldn't use it on the Vesper just because you really need the extended mags, or you need that fast mags. But overall, it's really not that bad. Other guns that you could use it on would be the VMP. For me, the VMP isn't as good as a lot of people say. Some people say the VMP is the best gun in the game. I don't really think it is. So, I would recommend that you guys at least try it, experiment with some other stuff. I think the ICR would probably be a really good option, because it's not the highest damage gun, but it has a decent amount of range, has really low recoil, so you shouldn't need a grip. And in this gameplay, in addition to using my silencer, I'm also using awareness and dead silence. And if you guys have a headset and you have not tried to sound horn in this game, I highly recommend you use this setup. For me, I always thought that sound horning was very obvious in this game, but it felt very inconsistent, because normally I would run just awareness, or awareness with tac mask, something like that. And I could hear people sometimes, but not all the times. If you also put on dead silence, it is almost as good as MW3, especially if people are sprinting. If people are sprinting, you can hear them from a mile away. It works really well. Also, since you're wearing dead silence, you can counter other people who are using awareness. So using sound whoring, using rapid fire and a suppressor together, I have been finding a lot of success with this lately, and I highly recommend it if you're struggling, and if you really like to use a suppressor, which I love suppressors in pretty much every Call of Duty, and I've used them in pretty much every Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4, then I would highly recommend, like I said, using rapid fire and suppressor together. Also, if you have a headset, use dead silence and awareness together. Yeah, you're going to get stunned a little bit if you run into, an enemy team that likes to throw stuff, but for the most part, I haven't really died too much because of it. So anyway, that's the video for you guys. Use suppressor and rapid fire. Use dead silence and awareness together, and I think you guys will find a lot of success. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. If you tried out the setup, come back to this video and let me know what you guys thought. Did it work? Did it not work? Or you can always find the link to my Twitter below. And you know, if you try it and you like it or hate it or whatever, tweet at me and let me know. But leave me a comment and let me know what you guys thought. Also, if you enjoyed the video, of course, leave a like. If you hated it, that's fine. Just dislike and leave me a comment why. Make sure to check out all the links below in the description. And if you are new to my channel and you enjoy my content, a subscription is always appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.